Do,
Do, do, do, do, do, do, do.
I just know I'm gonna make a stupid face for the cover photo. That's what I do. And there it is.
What up, folks?
Ta-da! We're live. Hello, hello, and welcome
Welcome,
to
welcome, friends.
Country as a Biscuit. We're both wearing blue shirts with yellowish orange hats. I just feel
We
like
had
that.
the meeting earlier, and we discussed this. We're so professional.
No,
Absolutely,
we're not. This
there
was
is
all.
no.
But I wanted to wear like these red earrings because I wore them to
Mm.
T3R, and I'm like, it's Veterans Day, so I'm like red, white, and blue. But I was like, but the yellow hat goes better with this outfit, so
I
I.
love how you have the fanciest earrings on for the most chilled, laid back show ever.
Hey, I gotta wear them somewhere. They don't go with any of my outfits other
Well,
than the T3R one.
I'm in a different location, but it's actually funny. We have two multi podcasts going on in my house. My mom is
Eh.
doing a podcast show with her Bible study group, Seeking Scripture with Christy Jordan. So she's in the kitchen doing her podcast with her friends, and I snuck over to her bedroom. So I got a little different background tonight.
Yeah, it's a nice background. Look at you looking all
Yeah,
fancy and stuff.
so cute. My mom was like, "Put it on the cute wall and not the ugly wallpaper wall." We live in an old school farmhouse, and my mom and dad's bedroom is the least touched room in the renovation. So there's one wall that's the jankiest old wallpaper you've ever seen in your life, and my mom would be appalled if I had that as the background. So
Oh man. Yeah, I I just have this because there's only so many walls in an
you're in
RV
my
that are.
room. That was my room for about a day and a half this past
This
weekend.
is my living room, honey.
Oh, you are your living room. For some reason, I thought you were Ethan's room. I'm
I
sorry.
was in Ethan's room for the longest time until I got my own
Oh,
computer because it was just easier.
that's
All his
right.
setup was in there. And now I'm like, I don't want to be in there anymore. It smells like teenage boy.
Yeah,
So
I know. I slept in there the other night. No, I'm
we
kidding.
washed the sheets and blankets. Don't be so dramatic. Oh man, we've got Bob Walker, Laura Klossmeyer, and Dennis watching. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Bob. Hello, Laura. Thanks for joining. If you want to comment where you're watching from, we know where some of y'all are watching from, or and uh, say hello. We would love to say hello to you too.
Yeah,
You
welcome in,
too.
friends. I'm so excited that we have Laura in the house tonight.
I
The
know.
biggest, the biggest fan of music ever. She deserves a special shout out. We absolutely adore you, Laura.
Yes, absolutely, and I miss
She's
you so
probably really
much.
excited. She's got her Kansas homies in the house tonight on the
I know
show.
her mom commented on my flyer. She's like, Laura, did you see this? And I was like, that's awesome. Hello, Madison. Thanks for joining. And we're really excited to have everybody here. We have lots of stuff planned this evening for you guys. Um, we have a wonderful guest that we're going to be bringing on here in just a little bit. We got some music that we're going to be playing for y'all, me and our guest. So definitely share this video if you don't mind sharing a little crazy with your friends, and hang around and comment and interact with us. We love to read comments as much as we can, and let you guys be a part of the show with us. Uh, oh, my husband's commenting on it. Not you, Wes. You don't matter. No, I'm just kidding.
When does it count?
But Laura, not Laura, Lauren, bleh, too many L's.
I know.
She has demanded that I play her new song, Float a Boat, which,
We already have a request for it, and it's not just my request. Oh,
no, I'm talking about you, you dork.
oh, me? I thought you said Laura.
I
I'm
know I
behind.
did. I meant Lauren. I,
Okay,
I,
honey, you're gonna have to get this straight.
I corrected myself and you didn't hear me.
I know. Sorry.
Oh, Lord. What are we going to do with you?
Well, we're going to let my life be an absolute train wreck, so it inspires really great songs, is what we're gonna do.
You know
We had a
what?
real. Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I was going to say there's worse things for your life to be than a
Yeah,
train wreck that inspires good songs.
there very true. I always, when I was younger, this is really kind of a funny story I haven't thought about in a long time. There was an artist named Jimmy LaFave based out of Texas. He was in the folk scene and he was a big hero of mine. And I remember him telling me one time, this was back when I was young, before life got hard and things happened. And I just thought, life is easy. I'm never going to have my heart broke, all of this stuff. And I remember Jimmy LaFave telling me, well, that sounds good, Lauren Lee, but the best songs come from heartbreak. And I just thought, oh no, that's not going to be me. And here I am, 40 years old, realizing my train wreck of a life is inspiring some great country music. So I'm here for it.
There you go.
I have to say, Jimmy LaFave was right. He was so right about
That that's good. I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah. So
I
tell us about the song. We have a really crazy week with this new song you're about to play. Um, I'll talk about it for a second before Cynthia jumps in. But I had just one of those weeks last week where just every day was hard. Like something happened every day that just was really, really difficult. And I have an incredible therapist in my life, and I'm a big advocate for mental health and people having a good support system. And I've been blessed with just an absolute angel of a therapist that helps me through some hard times in my support team. And I was telling her about my stressful week and just what all was going on. And I told her, I said, I've cried so many tears I could float a boat. And the minute I said it, I clocked it and put it in the back of my head. And I immediately said, I need to send that to Cynthia because I feel like that could be a really, really cool lyric in a song. I had no idea that she was going to turn around and in 30 minutes, okay, I'm going to show you, proof, guys, we have timestamps. I sent her an audio message on Thursday at 4:15 telling her about this lyric and about, the hard time I've been having. And I just feel like something good needs to come out of it. And at 4:50, she replies to me through Facebook Messenger with this song in its entirety. I don't know how you did that. It takes a lot to impress me these days, and I was blown away.
Well, honestly, the credit mostly goes to the good Lord because when songs come out like that so fast and so easily, I know it's God because that's how Coming Home was. That's how every song I've written that has touched people and has made an impression on lives has always been ones that were quick and easy they just float out. And I know that's the Lord just inspiring me. And He used you as part of that inspiration, Lauren. And I am so
Yeah.
thankful for you. I'm so thankful that your life is a train wreck for me, you know?
Great songwriting material. What can we say? I'm there for you, babe.
No, I appreciate you. No, I hope for better days so we can have some more happy songs. That'd be good, you know? But I honestly, I feel like this song is relatable to so many people and it has been already making an impression on lives. And that's just such an encouragement for me as a songwriter and as a musician to be able to do something that helps people. And I know that a lot of musicians can agree with me on that. And I know that anybody, no matter what your gift or talent is that the Lord's given you, it's always exciting to see that used for its purpose and encourage people and uplift them and help them down their journey, however that might be. So I guess I'll go ahead and do the thing and hopefully not mess it up because I've only played it like 4 times since I
Well,
wrote it.
the crazy part about writing this song was you wrote it on Thursday, and on Friday night, you got to come to Granbury with me when I played with James Cook Band and opened the show. And you were insane enough to suggest that you play it, and I got to join you on fiddle. And I was just like, this is either going to be incredible or it's going to be an absolute train wreck that matches my life. So I'm glad that we stepped up to the plate. We actually got to perform it. We ran through it super, super fast right before you opened our show. And it was honestly one of those magical musical moments that I'm so proud of us for having the courage and not being scared to just do what we know needs to be done. And that song was born and we performed it. And it kind of scares me. I'm like, oh no, are we ever going to perform it that good again? It was so fun.
It was, and I was really bummed that you didn't have it, the other night for, was that last night before last?
Before last, yeah.
It feels like it's been a week and it feels like it's been 5 minutes. I literally
Yeah.
don't have a concept of time right now since
No,
since
absolutely not.
Thursday. It's been nuts. Sorry.
This whole weekend has been a whirlwind. I've made 2 trips to Texas and back. We're going to talk about our huge Sunday night when Dallas hops on. We had an incredible time at the TCMA Awards. But for those of you who are going to hear this song, Cynthia does have it posted on her Facebook music page. So if you do like the song, we encourage you to go give it a comment, give it a like, give it a share, because we have a good feeling about it.
Yeah. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Yeah, so it's been, yeah, okay. My husband's back there. He's like, okay, play the song. People are waiting. Excuse me. Can you hear my guitar? Okay. I've cried so much I could float a boat, and these thoughts in my mind need a home. I wish I knew which way to go, 'cause this rambling life sure takes its toll. Tradition tells me that I'm wrong. I gotta find somewhere that I belong, and I have a place that I call home. But sometimes I still feel so alone. God help me, please. I hit my knees, trying to find the plan you have for me. Help me to trust that you're enough. Hold my hand when this life gets too rough. I'm gonna find my way, I know, and every struggle will help me grow. I'll see the light through this storm. Like a butterfly, I'll be reborn. God help me, please. I hit my knees, trying to find the plan you have for me. Help me to trust that you're enough, and hold my hand when this life gets too rough. I've cried so much I could float a boat, and these thoughts in my head don't have control. I trust God will show me the way to go in this rambling life that I call home. In this rambling life that I call home.
Yay! Beautiful job, my friend.
Thank
It just
you.
gets better every time you play it, which is like 4 times that you've played it, probably.
Well, I'm remembering the words a little better. I just was like, wait, that second verse, you know. But yeah, so I also, when I'm on the spot, I'm like, I can't believe I played it on 2 stages, which is actually, I never have played a song so many times publicly before I've actually practiced it. Like literally, it's been insane. But anyways, yeah, so we are going on into almost 20 minutes into this thing. Are we ready to bring in the man of the hour?
Let's bring in our buddy,
Mr. Dallas Pryor. Would you please join us, sir? You got to talk, man. There you go.
What up?
We're loud, so you gotta just from the diaphragm, Dallas. Come on, I know
Oh,
you got it in you.
don't ask me to do that. You're not going to hear anything else.
Hey, it's not a competition, but it's a competition. But anyways, how you doing? We're really excited to have you here.
I'm good. I like a whirlwind myself. I'm in the buddy. It's all right. I'm in the middle of a move and my dog's stressed out.
Well, we really
We're,
appreciate your
we're having a
time.
really good time. He's upset that I left him to go to those TCMAs this
Yeah, that
weekend.
that was quite a trip. So, how many hours is that for you to drive down here? Or did you fly or did you drive?
Oh no, I can't afford no flying.
Yeah,
Gosh, probably, buddy.
he's all right.
Poor
Um,
baby.
Probably a good. Yeah, I know it doesn't take 8 hours to get down there, but with stops and everything, that's probably what we end up making. Eight down and eight back, and luckily we got the hotel right across the street from Billy Bob's, so that was really nice.
Oh,
But
nice. There you go. So it's a walking distance situation
yeah,
there.
we didn't have to do. I valeted my truck and I didn't touch my keys, so that's
Oh, that's
I love
always nice
that.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
that's handy.
Well, it goes to show that the TCMA night was definitely worth you making the trip. It was so good to get to see you. And what a crazy night. That was my first time to attend that award show.
It
And
was.
I made a about it earlier. I almost didn't go. Like I was back and forth to Texas. I've been in Texas every single weekend for about the past 8 weeks. And I'm like, do I really want to turn around and go back down there on a Sunday? And Cynthia texted me a ticket and was like, you don't have a choice. You're coming. And oddly enough, she usually knows what I need in my life. And I'm so glad I went. It was so cool.
I
Was
just
it was
facilitate what the Lord wants her to do. But anyways,
that right? Was it your first time to be at that award show, Dallas, or have you done it before?
That was my second time. I missed last year, but I got to go the year prior, and normally, and I've seen you at the T3Rs before, but the TCMAs were really fun. 2 years ago when I got to go, and I got such bad FOMO when I didn't get to go last year.
ah,
So
yeah, I've gone every year since the first time I started going to the TCMAs, which I think was just 1 or 2 years after I started going to T3R. And so I've been going to T3R since 2019, and I've been going to TCMA, the other one, Lord, too many freaking call letters. Well, not acronyms. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry, call letters are radio stations. Anyways, I have been going to TCMAs since 2021, I believe. So yeah, so
You're
and it's funny because we met Dallas. Didn't we meet officially at one of the award shows or something down here?
was that the case? I didn't realize that was it. We might
I,
have. I've been going to T3R since 2019 T3R. We sat together. They put us at the center
yes,
table,
because we were like
and none of
Kansas,
us knew. And I don't think
right?
they knew we were both from Kansas.
So we
But
know how long
yeah,
we've known each other. 20,
so you guys
that's
are
right.
both
I forgot because I was talking to Wes. I didn't know you guys yet, and they're
yeah,
like, "Wait a minute, you're from Kansas?
you're
We're
from
from
Kansas.
Kansas."
wild that you both are Kansas artists and it took an event in Texas for you guys to meet. That's really
That's
great.
just the Texas music scene. It brings you together, man.
Well, she
You
lived in
know.
Sharon, so
I really didn't get out much, so that's it's not really Kansas's fault. It was more, let's not blame Kansas for my hermit tendencies. Anyways, so yeah, we met at 2019 TCM T3R and had a oh my gosh moment, and we've all kind of been friends ever since. We've been friends with me and Wes have been friends with you, and really enjoyed getting to see your career build and develop over time as well. So like I've always been curious how long have you really like I think you said something about you started playing guitar in the military, or was
yeah.
that is that correct? So tell us a little bit about your start on that and why it started and all that stuff because
I was always a singer, always singing, and I did choir and everything. But even before that, I was an obnoxious singer. My parents and my family members and my friends would roll their eyes and go, "Oh, he's belting it again."
I know exactly how you feel, my
And
friend.
so,
You guys have that in common. You both got some pipes for days.
yeah, Cynthia's got him for sure, and I don't know if I'm loud, so maybe
I'm
that's
just
what that
kidding.
means.
No, you're very good, Dallas. Don't discredit yourself. You got some pipes, bud. Me and Wes brag about you to people all the time. So Yeah.
But we,
Go on. You were
I,
saying.
I remember we were at a, did you ever go to church camp up here?
Depends which one.
The Salina one?
No. I did.
Okay,
I
so,
went to the one in Augusta.
all right. Well, we would go to the Salina one when I went to Shawnee Heights Baptist, and yeah, a lot of my friends were, oh my God, every time. And I'd ask somebody to play guitar for me because I never learned how to play guitar. I never took it serious. There was a lot of things in high school I didn't take seriously. I was definitely like, if I can party, I'll be happy, you know?
Right.
So I
Yeah.
was I was a little rager in high school, and that never stopped throughout the Marine Corps. But what did happen is that I got bored in they were pretty strict on the rules when you first got out of boot camp and you were a student. And when you're a student still, learning your job and everything, they ratchet you down pretty hardcore. They restrict your times and anything you can do. There was a good long while I was stationed in Pensacola, Florida, at my first schoolhouse that we couldn't go outside unless it was to the smoke pit.
Oh.
You had to either stay in your room, go to the common area inside, or go to the common area outside, which was the smoke pit. And of
Oh.
course, that's where everybody picks up some form of tobacco while they're in the military too.
That's where
It's
bad habits are created.
it's a thing
Yeah.
that I feel like it's an inductee thing. It's gonna happen one way or another. You just gotta pick which one you do. But for months I didn't, and for months I met this guy named Lauren. I would be baffled if you knew one of my buddies from the Marine Corps. He's from Broken Bow. His name's Trent Baldwin. He was
I don't think so, but if he's from Broken Bow, watch out.
he's one of my best buds. He got orders to Hawaii, and he had this little guitar. I've never heard of a Spencer guitar. I'm pretty sure it's got to be one of the faker ones I've ever heard in my life. But some kind of fake brand that's probably not even real. And I still have that guitar some.
Oh, that's cool.
It's somewhere. It's not here. I think it's in Topeka right now. I still have it. It's got a little signature from the guy that my first song I ever learned on guitar, he signed it. So I've got Sonny Ledford's signature on that thing, and he got orders to Hawaii, sold me the guitar for $50. I learned how to play very, very, very badly for a good long while. I picked
We're
that
all
up.
bad at first.
Yeah, 2011, that was the first year I picked that up. I was 19, 20 years old, first time I picked up the guitar. And I told myself if I'm going to learn guitar, which I need to learn guitar, because if you're going to sing like this, you might as well learn how to do something else with it. But you're
Oh
going to
yeah.
learn how to sing and play at the same time. You can't skip that step. So it was a really, really long, bad road. I had no
But
rhythm. I had no finesse. I could wail and I could really awkwardly strum.
well, if you have big enough pipes, you don't have to be that great on the guitar. Especially at first, you just sing over it, and it's just as long as you have it's like a little silent backup singer with you. It's like,
Days like this when it's like Veterans Day and all year, and Sunday was the Marine Corps birthday,
oh
right? Or was
wow,
it
yeah.
yesterday?
I think it.
What's today? The
I think it was
11th?
yesterday.
What's today?
This is the 11th.
Okay, so yesterday was the Marine Corps birthday.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I thought it was yesterday because I
And
saw a bunch of posts about it.
so
So
all your buddies are always like, "Happy birthday, Devil Dog," and doing all that type of stuff. And
how many years were you in the military?
well, they'll send you those stupid videos of you in the barracks room, terrible at guitar from from 2012 or
There
2011
you
or
go.
something like that, and it's just cringe worthy, but you get through it. Eventually, I got better. Thank God I did. It took me a really, really long time to not be just awful at guitar. But
Same.
Really
yeah, now,
crazy
now I
that
can
you
figure
got.
out. I can play a G chord so good, you guys.
Uh,
So good.
it's crazy that you got such a late start playing guitar. I thought I didn't start playing fiddle until I was 13. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's a late bloomer."
Oh
But
yeah.
it's funny that I'm so glad you picked up guitar because anybody who knows me will know that I gripe. Like if you're in Texas and you're a lead singer and you don't play rhythm guitar, like forget it. Like
Yeah, it's gotta be
I
tough.
At least
I
I
a
don't know
use
how
it.
little.
other people do it.
Yeah. So
At least
someone
a
that has a
little.
voice like you do, I'm so glad you picked up guitar because I would hate to have to dog you on. Well, if he'd be cooler if he had guitar.
She's super judgy. Don't let her fool you though that she's
I'm
also
a fiddle
like
player.
super
I'm
sweet.
snobby.
Well,
We
if you
have to
ever
be.
get if
But
you ever get the inkling, go ahead and if you ever get the inkling and want to creep on my Facebook videos and find some with like me and like Marine Corps camis and with a guitar and how awful I was when I first
I
started.
almost didn't
You laugh.
recognize you when I look at those pictures. I'm like, oh my word. Like, a
Yeah.
beard makes a difference a lot. It's like you guys can catfish us girls with that sucker.
Oh,
That's not
especially now.
fair.
I've got 49 chins under here.
Oh man. See, it's all about contouring for us girls. I have like three, so I'm just really good with makeup. So no, don't feel bad at
Right.
all. But anyways, yeah, no, that's so cool that you picked it up and everything. So you started writing when? Like, how long after you started playing guitar did you start dabbling in the writing scene? Because I know we wrote a couple one song together. Uno.
One.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's right. I was trying to remember because I've written a couple with one other person, and I couldn't remember if it was you or that person that I wrote two with. So yeah, sorry.
I think that
Having
was my
fun.
first co-write ever.
I think it was my second. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we got it out. And she's
a
so proud of
Kansans.
it too. She's so proud of this song. It's called Hammered on Love. I'll play it for you if you want,
No,
but
you won't.
it's
Don't you
Cynthia, it's really
dare.
good. It's really good.
It is good, minus the parts you wrote. But anyways, I'm just kidding. There's just a few
This is
things that
what
are
happens.
not.
This is what
Cynthia said,
happens
"Are
when we
you
have
really gonna
friends
cut
on.
that? Are you seriously gonna record that? I don't believe you. You're not really gonna do that, are you?"
Oh, what, Lauren?
I said this is what happens when we have our good friends on. Like the trash talk just gets thrown down.
Oh yeah,
Real as we can be on here.
yeah. We're gonna bring that reel down a little bit. Anyways, moving on.
Back to the
Uh,
question: when did you start writing?
yes,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you.
that's right. So I played it throughout the Marine Corps, and then I was kind of a barfly at my local bar that I've not even local bar. I went as far away from the base as I could logistically, not not to like be too logistically bad, like 45 minutes, 35 minutes from base.
What was
Just to
allowed,
get
pretty much.
away from all of the other military stuff going on. I was salty the moment I got out of boot camp. I was like, oh God, see all these motivated idiots with their high end tights. Jeez. And
Oh man.
so I tried to get away from that, and I found this bar called, it's the worst name for a bar in the entire world. It's called Mayo's Halfway House, but I loved it. It was a log cabin out in the middle of the woods, halfway to Atlantic City from where I was. And it was home. It was great. I spent Christmas Eves there.
Wow.
And then
Everybody's
Sounds
got to
like
have
one
the
of those
somewhere.
owner
places.
brought me to his family's place for Christmas Day, and
Oh,
It sounds
yeah,
like one of those
they
places
were just,
in a sitcom, like or a TV show. Let's go hang out at the halfway house or whatever.
oh, for sure. Except for like when people would think it was actually a halfway house, and that was bad.
I was gonna ask, did that be a thing, like, or was that a thing, like to
So
nickname it?
it's a super old place. It's called Mayo's Halfway House. Weird name, probably because it opened in 1913, and
oh,
weird stuff was like that.
Wow.
And they just kept everything the same, and they were consistently open from 1913 all the way up until Andrew, my buddy that owns it, just sold it last year, and I was
oh,
so sad. And
wow.
Wow.
I didn't get to go to the last party, the last hurrah. Broke my heart a little bit, and a lot of my friends came back. A lot of the locals that don't go anymore had moved to like other East Coast states.
So that's
They
where you started your songwriting journey?
No, that's actually where I've played in a bar the first time.
Oh, wow.
So that 1913 thing, it was grandfathered into the Atlantic City rules where they would be open till 4 a.m. and they were allowed to be. And my little barfly self was all about it. And when they closed the bar down, the my friends, the bartenders, and some of the staff would be sweeping, cleaning things up, and I go get my guitar, and I'd be there after for it, and I'd be playing with them and everything, singing them songs. And Andrew comes up and he says, "Dallas, if you don't start playing like here for money, I'm not gonna let you back in."
Oh, that's awesome. I love it when people are like that. I'm like, yes, thank
And
you.
he was so great about it. He went out and bought a PA just so I could play on it. And
That's incredible.
That's
80 bucks,
awesome.
$80 a night and some free beer at a place in New Jersey called Mayo's.
Hey, that's more than I made. I made my first time playing in a bar was $50 in dinner, and that was I thought I was hot stuff.
Yeah, I never got
That
dinner.
so I
Ooh,
literally
Cynthia got
sang.
it.
I sang for my dinner, so
There
that's
you go.
exactly what I did. I sang for 4 hours for my dinner.
When I
The
when I
dinner
ended up, sorry, go
wasn't.
ahead.
Sorry, dinner wasn't worth it. But anyways, moving on.
When I ended up coming back home to Abilene, Kansas, is when I first kind of dipped my toe in the writing. I wrote a very different version of Dickinson County Dream that I put out with the Lazy Wayne Band, and then I crumpled all that up, threw it away because of how terrible it was. If you creep on my stuff, you can probably find it on Facebook, the really bad version somewhere. But
Oh man, I'm thankful that my a lot of my crappy writing, like the crappiest writing, like I still have crappy writing, don't get me wrong, but most of the worst of it is like pre-Facebook. So and social media, so I don't have any recordings. I had a flip phone when that was going on, so
so I'd say 2014, 2015. That was my first 2015. I think it was like my real first crack at writing.
so what made you go the country route? Is that was the genre that you preferred or
I When I was a kid, I didn't know anything other than country and Disney music existed.
Disney music? I love it. So actually that
Yeah,
song I sang earlier, Ethan, the Float a Boat, Ethan says it sounds like a Disney song.
What?
it
Really?
does. I agree.
Does it?
I
I
I
could hear.
didn't get that, but I wasn't really
I
listening
could
to it.
see a
You weren't
princess singing
listening.
that.
I mean, I was listening to it, but I wasn't listening. I wasn't like trying. I didn't have it in my head to like fit it into
I'm
something like
offended.
that.
That's all, Dallas. Don't worry. I'm just like so mad at you right now. Just kidding. No, really. I thought that was just funny, little because you said you like Disney music, and I was like, Ethan says my song's like a Disney song,
But yeah, and then I got into second grade, and we're at gym, and somebody remember those little clip things we had back in the day that would play like 13 seconds of a pop song or something like that?
they're
Clip
called
its?
tiny iPods, aren't they?
No, way before iPods. It was little
Yeah,
Oh,
hit,
clips.
wow.
hit
What, Lauren?
clips.
Hit
Is
clips.
that
There you
what
go.
you're
That's
talking
what they
about?
are. Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
a
somebody
throwback.
somebody showed me "I Want It That Way" by Backstreet Boys, and I said, "What in the hell is this? This is amazing. I love this.
This
I've
is
never heard of
amazing.
anything like this before."
Your first introduction to pop music was the Backstreet Boys. You're
Yeah,
part girl.
absolutely.
So, anyways,
That is classic. Absolutely classic.
Lauren's a huge pop music fan, so that's
I'm a
Oh,
probably
hit
right
clip.
no,
up.
pop music is my thing. I would obviously I played country music as a teenager, but I would do I mean old school. I would sit with the radio and the cassette tape, and I would record all of the current hip hop songs off of. We had a pop station in Oklahoma City and a pop station in Tulsa, and I could pick up reception, and I would sit with the tape player and wait till NSYNC and Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys and all these pop artists, and I would hit record. So I think I still have like dozens of radio mixtapes of pop music because I would never buy it.
Yeah.
I'm like, my mom would be like, you don't need to spend your money on that stupid music. I'm like, well, fine, I'll just get it for free back when pirating was started back in the day. So, oh yeah,
Oh,
love some
I
pop
used
music.
to sit there with the little bubble radio and press record on the cassette every time I'd hear my song that I wanted to come on, and yeah, made a few little mixed cassette tapes.
Oh yeah.
I was so like out of touch with like radio and all that stuff, guys, that early on until I was about 13 years old, I thought the only music that existed was this piano CD that my mom had with like worship music that she played every night before we went to bed. And it was just a trail of worship songs with no vocals, just piano and like oh type background stuff. And yeah, so when I discovered like there was more to life than that, the first discovery for me was like that my dad's 8-track tape in the barn with Doobie Brothers, the Eagles, and all
There
that.
you go.
So that's where I started like, this is interesting. That's why I got a little bit of like I like a little bit of a punchy rock vibe to my music if I can do it, but we'll see. I'm also terrible at about ballads. But anyways, what's your favorite type of song to write? I'm sorry, I'm gonna like harp on this songwriting stuff because it's interesting to
Right.
me.
Uh, Good ones. I don't really care if they're.
Good answer.
I don't really care which
Yes.
kind they are. I guess I like ballads a little more. That last one I just put out under Dallas Pryor is my favorite song maybe I've ever written. This next one keeps trying to. It's a waltz kind of ballad, but it keeps trying to wanna
Mm.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was my computer.
It keeps trying to want to like compete for the best, but Baby Please and this new one are probably my favorite too. So maybe I do have a type and I don't even know it yet.
Yeah. So that's how many years now that you've been writing then? Like 10? Oh, 10, 12? How many?
About 10 years.
Oh, dang. Look at you getting old. No, I'm just kidding.
We're all getting old, friends. We're all getting old.
I should be
Lauren's
better
the
at writing
oldest.
and guitar after playing for like 10 years now and writing for
Yeah.
like 10 years.
So what's one of your favorite things about like doing the music scene and everything that you've like what's favorite show, favorite subject, whatever, like what's one of your just first thing that comes to mind, first favorite thing?
I'm like I'm a good time facilitator. I've always kind of been that way. I've loved to throw the parties. I love to show everybody a good time. That's like my number one favorite thing to do. That's why the scene is so perfect. This job is so perfect for me. Not even just this scene, but like when we went to Rhinestone, oh my God, it was so much fun. We played Rhinestone like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We played
Good
Hoops.
job.
Me too.
We played
Yeah.
Hoops
Not
too.
me.
I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 weeks ago, but we played a little while ago, and we did. I played at Filthy McNasty's with Skylar Payne. Played it by myself over at Rhinestone, and then full band at Hoots, full band at Rhinestone, and it was just. It's always such a blast, and I got to show. Anytime I get everybody singing, everybody jumping, everybody just going buck wild, it's my favorite. I
Oh,
love showing people a good time. My job description is literally a good time facilitator. So
there you go. I love
Great.
it.
That's his thing. I love it.
Okay, before I forget real quick, because I keep on like thinking and then I keep forgetting. We have a lot of comments on here. So we have wow, I gotta go back a bit. Um hold on. Okay, Kay said hello, ladies, watching from Kansas, and I love the
Yeah,
shirt,
Johnny's
Cynthia.
in the
I got the
house.
OG shirt before he was just Dallas Pryor. The Lazy Wayne Band shirt. So we've got Miss K, and that is your girlfriend. Yeah.
yes.
I knew that. I'm like, I was just making sure because I'm like, I don't want to shout out to the wrong person. It's like, I thought her name was Kay. Okay, cool.
There are some rumors here on Country as a Biscuit, Cynthia. Watch it.
Well, that's what I do accidentally. It's my life. Then we got Dennis and Madison, Dallas Pryor, Topeka, Kansas here. She said Dallas Pryor, all in caps. We got Stephanie from Overland Park watching.
That'd be my mom.
Oh, awesome. Hi, Mom. Or Dallas's mom, I should say. Sorry, that came out weird. I called like everybody's mom. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
Mama
uh,
for sure, yeah.
and then Marcus was saying, not Kansas, but God working to bring you guys together in reference to how we all met and everything. And then Ian, am I saying that right? Ian Guzinski?
Ian Gazinski, one of my Marine
Gazinski.
Corps, one of my best friends in the Marine Corps.
He said hammer really big. Oh, is he referencing? He's not referencing that song, is he? It's something between you two.
It was a saying that we did long before it was ever a
Okay,
song.
good.
I love the bro in the chat. I'm here for it. The veteran brohood. I love it.
We got Lee Bland, and we have still Bob Walker on here. Hello, Bob, the Bob Walker. Christy Nickel, thanks for joining. And then we have Jamie Smith, and she said, love Dallas. Jamie Smith Bell said she loved Dallas. Samantha Coffiner. I don't know why I try last names. That's just a bad idea. And then we have
They know their last name. Just say
Milford Lake friends,
we
and
got
yeah,
Becky watching too, and she said love. And
love you,
so
Becky. Love you, Mama.
So thank you guys all so much for joining us. We're so excited to have Dallas here, and
We did not interrupt Cynthia, but we did just get a question in the chat from Marcus. He said, what is a deep song that you wrote in your life? So something that maybe hits on a little bit more of a deeper subject for you as a writer.
For me,
Yes.
so I've talked to Cynthia about this. I don't know if you know this, Lauren. I am not a volume songwriter. I really haven't written that many songs in my life. I've probably completed less than 20 songs in my entire life. Maybe a little over, maybe a little less. I'm not sure. Part of that is because I need to get better at writing for fun instead of to get to get things out of my heart, off my back. Writing can be and has been extremely painful for me. Um,
I can agree with that. It's that way for me.
so I just talked about a little bit ago uh, the last song and the song we're about to release. Both of those hurt to write. They were not enjoyable. They were enjoyable when I was finished. I was like, this is an awesome song now that I'm
Yeah.
done pouring and ripping my heart out about it. So I need to get better. I know I do. I know I need to be able to write about stuff, and I've kind of worked on it, and I have done it a little bit. I got to write with our good friends Chaser Crouch and Mr. Carson Clay. We had a little songwriting convention. We kind of went came together in Stillwater, Kansas, at my cousin's house, and ended up doing a little songwriting
Cool.
whatever there. And that was really fun to get to write on their songs, for them to get to write on my songs. I had one song that I wrote and it was uplifting. It's very inappropriate.
I know exactly which
It's
one you're talking
it's
about.
it's about my opinion on horses.
Oh no, that could go a lot of different ways.
Oh, horse people are gonna love it. They're the only ones that are. I'm gonna have everybody. I'm gonna have everybody up my ass like, oh no, you can't do this. And PETA is gonna be like, oh, how dare you? And then everybody that actually owns and loves horses or hates them, whichever one, is gonna be like,
That's
yeah.
your target audience right there. You got to rap for that target audience every once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's what we did there. But finally, I kind of wrote something lighthearted. I have been working on writing things like creating stories, storytelling, and not just about what's happened to me, about things I think about, things that have happened to other people that I know. But I feel like my best songs are the ones where my heart is freaking broke about. And
yeah.
so far,
Well, I mean,
that's very, very true. Baby Please was absolutely that way, and so is Takes a Heartbreak.
I like that one. That, ooh, it's hard for me to not say that that one might be my favorite one.
Baby Please.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love that
it's
one.
my favorite one.
Yeah, it's a
I loved Woman Like You, and I didn't write that other song we got out. That was Keegan Knox's doing, the lazy of the Lazy Wayne. I'm glad I got to record it because we've been playing it for years for him. But yeah, Baby Please is definitely like that took the cake for me. Takes a Heartbreak is definitely doing it too. I don't know what it is about that one, but something about a good old waltz, good old sad country
dude. I'm
waltz.
a fiddle player. Waltzes just, and it's so funny because when I was younger in fiddle lessons, I hated playing waltzes because as a fiddle player, waltzes are like their own genre of instrumental music,
Hmm.
and you have to play them right. You have to play, and they're hard. They're very, very difficult to play. And I was never that good at them as a teenager, and I hated them. I was like, man, if I'm not good at it, I don't want to play it, and I don't want to play slow. And it's funny how becoming an adult and growing up a little bit, gosh, I love waltzes. Vocally, instrumentally, bluegrass, country. It's just they just tug your heart. It doesn't even matter what the subject matter is. If it's in 3/4 time, it's gonna rip my heart out.
Well,
But yeah,
speaking of, oh, sorry, go ahead.
oh, just getting better at. I feel like getting better at writing is about the volume sometimes. And I'm just trying to get better at writing all around and not just in one certain aspect. And that might just freaking hurt, you know? I love it when I have a finished product and the product's good, but
I understand. So that the thing is like I've probably written close to 2,000 songs in the last 22 years. Now, on that note, only like maybe 50 of them I like. So maybe, I mean, I'm probably being a little bit like harsh on myself. There's probably a good 75, 80 of them that are solid songs, and I've put out a majority of them as well. But the thing is just whatever pops in your head, make a note, and just if you have the time, sit down with that guitar and just hit it while it's fresh on your head, on your mind. Especially if you have a melody on it with you, just hit it right away. So many times I've had melodies and stuff like that, and I don't have time. I'll just do it later, or I'm watching this reel, and I'm like, you know what, every time I do that, I never write that song, or it takes like 2 years, and so
Yeah.
I've noticed that when I just sit down when the idea is fresh, and usually, there's songs that are hard to write. I mean, honestly, Float a Boat, I know it's I call it Lauren's song, but I relate to so much of what I wrote in that song, and it's for musicians, in my opinion. Specifically, it came from a musician heart. It came from a musician's story, and I'm hopeful that it'll help other musicians, through their journey, because it's not easy doing what we're doing. There's a lot of criticism from, like, it's not a real job and things like that. People are like, some people love our music, some people hate it. I have people tell me I'm a pop singer. I'm like, don't know where you got that, but to each their own. Everyone's got their opinion, and so yeah, I mean, just I really encourage you, yeah, to definitely the volume aspect, and you're gonna get probably you'll write 20 songs, and maybe you'll like half of one.
Yeah.
But you can use that. You can add on. That's growth, and the thing is, don't ever throw anything away, because you never know what you can use pieces of too.
Yeah.
I've
Take
pieced
parts
songs
of
together.
it.
Yes, I've pieced so many songs together. So sorry, that was my little, like, I'm not like the best songwriter in the world or anything, but I just know that that's also what I've heard from other, like, actual professional level, have done this 30 years songwriters. They
Yeah.
say,
No, another thing I've kind of noticed is that, but, my life has been extremely chaotic in the last 2.5 years. I moved out of that house in Harrington. I moved into this farm where me and my brother grew up at. Used to be our dad's. He moved out, so it's just been us for a while. And I just haven't had like totally my own space. Like
right.
poor Wyatt's probably in his room on TikTok right now, like trying to give me my space. But when you don't have that area space, uh, almost secludedness to get your free thoughts out and everything, that's tough too. So in my new house that I just bought in Salina, Kansas, I'm making a little
Congratulations.
office slash music writing room, and I'm very happy about it.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, so I understand that completely. Because I went from a 1900 square foot home with
Yeah,
like an office, a living room, a extra bedroom, all that stuff, my own master bedroom with plenty of room, to now we're in an RV. And so the first RV was even harder, but I did write Coming Home in that RV, so I feel very, like, accomplished for that. But the thing is I'm not meaning this in a critical way whatsoever. You gotta get out of your head about what everybody around you might be thinking about you, and
for
that
sure.
just think of it like you're on a stage. If they hear you and are entertained, that's fine. If they not, they want to criticize, that's their business. I mean, I've had to. I try to go to my room and shut the door sometimes, or if I'm in the living room and Ethan's in bed, I'll that's how I get my little moments of space. You don't need a lot of time just to jot something down and make a little. You have a recording app in your phone, I'm assuming, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
You better, because that's the
No,
only way to do this thing.
I've been using the Notes app in the last year, like maybe the last 8 months or so. I've been using that Notes app a lot more than I have been in the past. So
Good. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome.
Cynthia's going on mom mode. She's so
I'm
proud of
sorry. I am harping on you. I'm so sorry. I hope that's not coming across like big sisterish, like trying to tell you what to do. But no, I just really encourage you, because you are such a phenomenal singer, songwriter. I mean, you have so much on the table at your disposal to use, and I just want to encourage you as much as I can, because I
And
really want to
I'm
see.
also going to jump on what she just said. I think we've done maybe one show where we got to share a stage. You guys, I don't remember who opened or who headlined, but I remember our band was on the same bill with your band. And that was my first time to ever hear you. And I, I'd want this to like come across the right way, because I'm such a big 90s country fan. I remember thinking, I have not heard someone so current sound so classic 90s country. And I've
really, all
never
right.
forgot that. Your voice was very different than the average Texas artist. Like we were talking earlier, you've got pipes, you have a huge voice and a great range. And it immediately took me back to the 90s country vibe of when singing still mattered. Now we all joke that you don't have to be the best singer to be a country singer. It's kind of the shtick. As long as you got good songs, it supports it. But when someone has the good voice to boot, it really, really helps. And I just remember thinking, like, is this guy? are you sure he's not like reincarnated from a 90s country male singer? It was so cool. And I'll always remember that about hearing you for the first time. And what you said earlier about facilitating a good time. My gosh, that the night we all played together was insanely wild. It was so much fun. And it was like when you hit the stage, the party started. You encourage people to just let loose and have a good time. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with your voice being comfortable for people. It's just like, it's kind of like one of those coming home voices.
Yes,
It
that's what
just
I was
works.
fixing to say. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. No, not in reference to my song, but that works too. But no, seriously, I was literally just thinking, the minds are working. No, seriously, the coming home, like if your voice just feels comfortable to listen to. Like back in when we were kids and we would listen to 90s music. Yeah, your voice just gives that comfortable homey feeling and like the best way. And I love it, she says, about your shows, because I've been to 3 or 4 of your live shows, which is saying a lot considering we're both musicians that are fairly busy. So
Well, we
but
lived
the only
so far apart, and you came to a couple in Kansas, and then you ended up coming out to Hoots that one time we were up there too, the time before.
Yes, and also we've done a couple song swaps, or you had me open for a show, which was,
Yep.
thank you for that. But yeah, so like I love listening to you, and you specifically, but also your band. You guys all are so tight, and you just also you always just joyful and smiling. And you know what? The world needs more of that. We need some more people smiling on stage, not I'm too cool for school, serious faces.
Well, we got two band members that won't stop smiling.
Oh, I
They
know.
have I told you like how that all went? Like they took the name. They're the Lazy Wayne Band now.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so it's like George Strait and the Ace in the Hole, but it's Dallas Pryor and the Lazy Wayne Band now.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. So
Great. That
you,
is
you guys still work together though, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah,
They're
okay.
just
So
my
they
band. So back in the day, I asked them to all buy in. Like in 2018, I was like, "Can we all buy? Because I'm paying for everything. It's my truck. It's my
right.
kids.
Okay.
We're on my third transmission. It's all my equipment. Like I bought everything, and
Right.
I pay for gas. Can we like? And we're only making like $600, so we're making like 150 a piece. Can,
Yeah.
can we like? Can you guys buy in to everything, please? And everybody was like, no. And I'm like,
No.
okay, well, I guess it's my show then. And I
Negatory
just
goes
never
crazy.
really had the confidence to take it over as my own name. And then I guess years of cutting teeth and grinding in this biz kind of made me, I guess, gave me the confidence. Like, you know what? You can do this. You're plenty good enough to use your own name and front yourself. And when I step out behind that, when Keegan left the band, he told me that I should keep the band name because it's cool, and I'm like, it is cool. I do want to keep it, and I never really wanted to be like the lone face, whatever, and I kind of got shoved into it. But
Well, and the fact is too that Dallas Pryor is like probably one of the most freaking country names you can have.
my middle name's Wayne.
Dallas
that
Wayne Pryor.
that coolest name. Like you were bound to be a country star with a name like that, man.
Thanks, Mom.
Good job, Mom.
Good job, Mom. Okay, so we need to hear a song.
Sure. What do you want
Yes.
to hear?
We've been harping on your voice. We need to let somebody hear you now. Also, later on, we will make sure that everybody knows where to find you as well. But go ahead and sing. What are you going to sing for us, sir?
That was the first chord hammered on love. What do you want to hear? Lauren,
That,
do you want to hear the new waltz I got coming out, or would you like to hear me do
I
it?
would love to hear that. I'm a waltz fan. Lay it on me.
Okay, this is the new song. It's I think I missed my deadline for maybe November. Maybe not. Maybe I still got the last week and I need to do it like this week. But I need to log on to Smith Music Portal and upload this song. It'll be coming out the last week of November or the first week of December. One of those two. This is called Takes a Heartbreak. Throw the keys on the counter and say hi to the dog. For a tall glass of whiskey After shutting down the bars, he don't seem to care how I spend all of these nights. A couple friends call to ask, are you doing alright? What makes you go on this way? Tears, they fall and they hit the page, thumbing through pictures of an old you and me, drawing a map to where I'd rather be. Looking around it, but I trade it for you. It takes a heartbreak, it's true. Why the hell have I held on so long? It's like I'm stuck in the world's saddest country song. I told myself to let go for so damn long. You think my heart would had enough and just let me move on? Still I lie here alone, looking up at you on my phone, thumbing through pictures of an old you and me, drawing a map to where I'd rather be. Looking around it, but I trade it for you. It takes a heartbreak, it's true. What's a man supposed to do when he can't seem to give up on you? Thumbing through pictures of an old you and me, drawing a map to where I'd rather be. Looking around it, but I trade it for you. It takes a heartbreak, it's true. It takes a heartbreak, it's true. There it is, y'all. Thank you.
Woo!
Yes. Oh my gosh. Not only is it a beautiful waltz, but it has minor chords and it talks about heartbreak. That's a hit, my friend. Absolute country hit.
That's a good song, Dallas. Good
I
job.
was envisioning what that's gonna sound like full band, and I'm excited to hear it.
Well, Cynthia's got it.
Ooh.
Okay, technically
Well-
Wes has it, but well, maybe I have it too. I don't know. I've slept since then and not well. So that was beautiful.
Great
Lauren,
song.
Lauren, I'll send you the one Cynthia wrote and that one.
One I
Yes,
wrote.
please.
Oh,
The one that we wrote.
well, yes, there was.
You're
better.
gonna like it. She's just bashful.
I'm
about
just
it.
giving crap. It's a good song. It is a very good song, and
Lauren,
it's a fun song. It's a fun song. I know.
Ooh.
Shocking coming from me. I don't do many fun songs.
Right?
I mean, look at
Fun
me.
song. Oh.
Us and our freaking depressing, sad songs, Dallas. God,
Country
we got.
music, yeah.
No, I literally wrote a song called "Sad Songs." I mean, that's how I am. So yeah, I totally get it. No, and then they feel like they're easier to write because the human condition is pathetic. So, anyways, I'm just kidding. I
They
love
felt
it.
depressed. Gosh.
Yeah, we just struggle. We struggle and we write music about it. No, so where can people find your music, Mr. Dallas Pryor?
Go to DallasPryor.com. from there you can find any social, any music link that you'd like. I've got all of my streaming links, all of my social media links right there at the top in the little bubbles, the little icon bubbles.
Yeah.
So DallasPryor.com, if you're not feeling like doing that, you can just literally look up Dallas Pryor on anything.
Yeah.
And you'll find
It's so funny. This is the very first time I ever heard your name. I'm going to share this story because it's funny now that we're friends and we've known each other for so long. But I have a distant family member that I'm pretty sure he's passed away at this point, but he was one of those guys that married one of my aunts and they divorced. And then on the other side so this is on my mom's side. Then on my dad's side, he married another aunt and his name was Dallas Pryor. The other guy, I'm getting them confused. Anyway, there was a guy in my family named Dallas Pryor. And I was like, the first time I met you, I was like, oh no, I don't like guys named Dallas Pryor. But you cleared that up for me. It's you gave me the redo on that name.
That was a lot.
Yeah, and then wait, that's not him. I'm pretty sure that was his son or something. But anyway, that name, it was a crazy, these people like never would go away by marrying and divorcing into my family on both sides. And so when I met you, I was like, ew.
I've had that. I've had friends, people that are friends now that were like, oh, I didn't like you because I know this guy named Dallas that I didn't like.
Oh,
like,
how
well,
funny, so it's not me.
You gotta open the book, I guess, read more than the cover. I don't know.
That is funny. Well, you what's it? You were a redo. That was what it was. Your name is a redo. Now I have a friend that actually like named Dallas.
We got to write that down. Dallas, read more than the cover.
Open the book.
Oh,
read more than the cover.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Dude, that was such a good line. Like that kind of stuff. I love it. Lauren calls it my Taylor Swifting her. So yeah,
I had a buddy comment on. I just put a post out about my girlfriend. She walked.
It was so sweet.
She walked into a bar.
Oh my
for
gosh,
the first
that
time
post
a year
melted my
ago.
heart. Oh.
A year ago on Sunday, she walked into a bar and saw me for the first time, and we've been hanging out ever since. But
she's a sweetie.
one of my buddies said, "Man, that really rolls off," or whatever. Some commented on my writing or my caption or whatever I said in that, and
I thought the same thing.
One of my musician buddies from up here in Salina was like, his name's Tony Bowl, and he was like, "What? It's almost like he's a songwriter or something."
Right? Yeah. Who would have thunk it?
What a funky thing.
Do you have time for one more song before you put that guitar away?
Time for one more.
Okay. Yeah.
So what I was telling you is I should have broken down the crib earlier. The crib and a couple other things are something I haven't moved yet. Actually, most of the new band trailer is filled with my stuff here. I'm moving out of Abilene. Everything else I did before I got on this with you, and it's all just right outside the trailer right now.
Oh
no! You got projects to get to, sir.
I got time.
Hey, the more you play,
all I got left is the crib, my daughter's wardrobe, and then like my little outdoor storage container thing. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
You're getting it. You're about there. You're in the home stretch.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna have to wait and unload it tomorrow, though. That's the bummer.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna sing for us, sir?
Do you want to hear it?
What are we making this face about right now?
All right, this one's called Hammered on Love. This is
no!
Dallas Pryor and Cynthia Rausch. Actually, a little synopsis before I get going, just to... This one's about falling so hard in love that you feel hammered, y'all. I took it all in when I heard him say, right out of the blue, she'll let you like a freight train someday. And here I stand, his words like a prophecy. It's like a down the hole and bottle, girl, you knocked me on my feet. This ain't getting high on your lips, this ain't getting buzzed off your kiss. falling in the ditch, girl. This is getting knocked on your ass out of nowhere fast. Nothing but us hammered on love. She's never gonna invite me back on, you guys. When you know, you know. And the few I knew, I ain't looking for a busted heart, but I'd roll the dice on you. There's been a lot of things I ain't proud about, but this ain't one of them, baby. Now there ain't no doubt that this ain't getting high on your lips. This ain't getting buzzed off your kiss. You got me falling in the ditch, girl. This is getting knocked on your ass out of nowhere fast. Nothing but us hammered on love. And this ain't getting high on your lips. This ain't getting buzzed off your kiss. You got me falling in the ditch, girl. This is getting plowed on, cried on all upside down. Just something about us can't get enough. Getting knocked on your ass out of nowhere fast. Nothing but us hammered on love. And it ain't nothing but us hammered on love.
There it is.
You must be the halfway standing ovation. Oh my gosh, I freaking love that song. That is so good. Like the hook of that is so good, Cynthia. And you wrote a song with that word in it. Oh my god.
Okay, in my defense, that word was there before I started helping on the song.
Actually,
Right?
all I really came up with, I came all the way down to Sharon, Kansas, and all I had was, I got this idea, it's just hammered on love, and it's about basically what I said when I started it, and that's all I had.
You had the clip of the chorus and a tiny bit of like a verse, and
I didn't have much, yeah, I came down there pretty empty-handed.
we worked for a while on that song. It was like 4 hours or something like that. I still have the freaking recordings on my phone from that song.
There we
Oh,
go.
I love
The
Yeah,
originals.
it
Yeah.
wasn't one that came quick, that's for sure.
Well, this has done nothing but prove to me that you guys need to get back together and have another writing session. Because if that's what came out of the first time, that's like a 90s country vibe too, for sure.
Wes is in the background. He's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh,
He's like-
yeah.
Wes is a fan too, you know. But yeah, that is a great song. It really is, and it is sweet actually. And you know, us girls, we're always like curious what men think about us, and it's like in like a good way. And there it is. Dallas wrote it. I helped ish. So I mostly just microanalyzed and was like, okay, what does this mean? So I'm crazy.
She wrote at least 50% of that song, folks.
Maybe.
So, Dallas, did you come up with the hammered on love? Was that like the hook that you came
Yeah,
with?
that's basically what I brought to the table. I didn't really
The best
know
part.
I didn't know where I wanted to go with it. I kind of came up with that little breakdown and the chorus.
Mhm.
I definitely did that part, so I will absolve Cynthia of that because I know she doesn't want to be accountable for that part of the song.
I
But
do love the fact that so I came up with the original concept for the I'm not looking for a heartbreak, but I'll risk it all on you.
both verses.
So, well, that specific line was my
Yeah.
favorite, and you even upgraded it anymore. What is it again? That line? How did you change it?
I ain't looking for a busted heart, but I'd roll the dice on you.
Yeah,
That-
got a little.
So
Freaking
one
good.
of my favorite things to do in songwriting is somebody that I've kind of taken. I don't know if I'm not nearly as good as them, but Brandon Jenkins and his albums that he did with Stoney LaRue. those are some of my favorite writing. I just showed my girlfriend the entire Aviator album on the way back from Texas when we came back up.
Right.
And then I got to show her Velvet on the way down. It's all my favorite songs
Oh,
on there.
that's the
So,
best one.
and I
That's the
love that.
best one.
Yeah, and I love the indirect songwriting. I love that they're talking about something so deep and I still don't know what the hell they're talking about. But you can tell it's deep.
Right.
But I think part of my favorite part of what I took from them is an ability to um an ability to try to figure out new and better and more and more and more and more creative ways to say something that you could say just so blandly.
Yeah.
And there was um I probably did it with that particular line like three different times before recorded it.
Yeah.
And there was, a lot of my writing that I do. I'm like, how about I don't do this because that sounds like it's almost like you want to make it sound like not anybody can just say it.
Right. Like
And it's
if you
we
want
do that in country music because I feel like every good song that's ever been written has already been written, and I'll beat myself down because I'll come up with something. I'm like, someone's already said that before. I just know they have.
So the song I have, "Woman Like You," the first Dallas Pryor song I put out, I could have swore I thought I stole this line, but maybe I'm the only one that has. I don't think I am. I'm pretty
such
sure
a
there's
good
other
song.
songs.
If you haven't heard Woman Like You, go to Spotify or Apple or something. Stream
Fantastic.
that crap. It is so good.
Wait,
Especially for Valentine's coming up.
what's that last line? In that song, it's dance around my heart and waltz right out of my life or something like that.
Oh my
Dance all
good.
around my heart and then waltz right out of my something like that. And I wrote that thinking, oh, that's got to have been done already somewhere before, and probably has. But I keep looking for it and I can't find
Yeah.
it.
No, I love that. And that song is so pretty. And your vocals on that, freaking phenomenal. Like,
Thank you.
chef's kiss. It's so good. Uh, but yeah, you have such a very unique take on how you're doing your songwriting, and that's good. You're keeping with the traditional hello puppers. Nobody else can see the dog that I sing right now because it's on me, but you'll see it. Dallas, say something so people can see the dog.
Eli, cut it out.
Oh, he's going to sing too.
Does he have dog tags?
Yeah, he's got a little dog
A
tag.
dog tag? Oh, I love that.
Hey, stop.
He's all worked up.
You're fine.
He's wanting attention.
Oh
Ew.
my God.
Hey, animals are like children, man. It's just as
Buddy,
bad.
slow it down.
But totally forgot what I was saying. My bad.
Sorry.
Oh, talk
No,
about your voice.
but anyways, yeah. Where you have the traditional value sound and the same like timing, all that like is got that same stuff that needs to happen. But my favorite thing is that you also are coming up with melody lines, not just lines like lyrically, but melody is a huge deal to not mimic in other songs. Now, I mean, I don't know how many songs I'm like, I've heard this melody before, and then I'll find the song and I'm like, ah man, they ripped it off. And that actually becomes like super disappointing for me. I'm like, come on, they just changed it just a smidge and then that just
Can I
upsets
tell you
me.
a funny story about something very similar to what you're talking about?
Go for it.
In 20, I can't remember what year it was, but I have the timestamp on when I recorded this song or when I recorded the Notes app thing. Like I came up with this idea and it sounded just like this. She don't give me going like the whiskey does. And 1 month later, Miranda Lambert comes out with Tequila.
Oh
1 month after the
no.
timestamp on that recording.
Yeah.
He don't love me like
Boom.
like tequila or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you got like, really? Did I just get ripped out? Did she just hack my Apple account? Like,
I have a few songs of clips like that in my phone that I've heard songs that, and I'm like, I tell Wes, I'm like, I don't know how they got my information, but that was mine. That was my
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's crap. I just
I
I don't have the funds to record it before you guys.
I scoured the internet trying because it was just a clip, and I wasn't like, oh my, I thought it was a song that was gonna go somewhere, and then I heard that a month later. Like, you gotta be kidding me. And I
Yeah.
scoured the internet, like, did I hear this on an advertisement, or like did she post something before, like promoting it,
Yeah, I
trying to see
understand.
like, am I crazy or
Or
Well,
I
just
could
if
I
it
never
makes you
could
feel
find.
better, that's a good sign that it was a good idea. Because if Miranda
Yeah, yeah,
thought
I guess
it was a
yeah,
good
that
idea,
is
you were
right.
onto
I never
something.
did look at the songwriting credits to see who wrote that, but yeah,
maybe you
most
should,
definitely was.
because you might be on point with another songwriter that you admire, and that might be why that melody is familiar for you.
Yeah.
Because you because I know that I've written specifically worship songs. I struggled for a long time to make melodies that weren't like identical to other worship songs because I loved them so much. But yeah, no, I think you've got so much more in your repertoire that you haven't even tapped into yet, and I am really excited to see what that brain comes up with.
Well, and I want to tell people to check out a live show of yours because you are one of the, and I'm going to say few artists, especially in the Texas country scene, that your live voice sounds like your records. Like you're good
Absolutely.
enough that you don't have to go in and you don't have to be overproduced because your voice is just that good. So if anyone hears your music, it's always such a disappointment when you hear a record and then you see the artist live and you're like, man, they suck. Their records are better, and your records are great, and your live vocal is as good as your records are, and that's really really cool.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. You know what?
Yeah.
We want to uplift any artists that we have on here, or a promoter, or whoever it is that we want to have everybody on here that we can, and we want to make sure that you walk away feeling like you have been uplifted and encouraged in your career and in your journey. So if we can do
You
that for
deserve
you,
it. 100.
yeah, you do, and we wouldn't say it if it wasn't true because we're way too honest. Sometimes it gets us in trouble.
And way
So
too snobby, that's for sure for me.
Well, I
she's snobby.
appreciate that.
I'm the nice one.
It's very true. That is so accurate.
Well,
But
thank
yeah,
you.
if you're not good, you're not going to be on our show. I think we're kind of setting that standard, and I like that. We were joking today. It's like, oh no, are we going to run out of people to ask? I'm like, I don't know. I get scared of that because I am really picky. I don't want to promote people that I don't believe in as an artist and as a friend. And you, Dallas, definitely check all the boxes. So it's been so fun having you on here.
Thank you guys so much. You guys are actually too sweet. None of y'all are mean.
Oh, whatever. We just like you a little too much. No, one more time, tell everybody where they can find you and maybe spell your name in case anyone, I mean, I have it in the about section, but just in case someone doesn't know how to spell your name, maybe let them know how to spell your name and how to find your
Absolutely,
information.
yeah. DallasPryor.com. Dallas like the city in Texas, Pryor like Richard. And that'd be Pryor. Richard Pryor's a comedian from the 80s and 90s.
I had no clue who you were referencing. I'm like, that
I was
doesn't
going to
help.
say, Cynthia is not going to have a clue who that is, but I got you, boo.
Anyway, so now we've taken care of the people that are Lauren's people and my people.
Yeah, Pryor is spelled Pryor, y'all. So go check out DallasPryor.com and then go wherever you'd like from there.
And we got a new song coming out soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
new song coming out. New song, just a streaming single. So, can I say something about those?
Yes.
Go
Okay,
for it.
cool.
Yeah.
So we went in all these new songs that we're releasing under Dallas Pryor. If you want to hear my old stuff, go check out Lazy Wayne on all the streaming services. Lazy Wayne Band. All we did was a little marketing change. We're band's still the same, everything's still the same. I was running the show back then. I'm still running the show now. I just decided to use my own name instead. Um,
Good for you.
the if you want to hear my old stuff, I've never not recorded those songs that I put out as Lazy Wayne Band are the first 11 or 12 songs I've ever written. So that's song number 1 through song number 12. And then song number 13 is Woman Like You. And
Awesome.
we're just going to keep doing that. And we're just going to keep releasing them like that. I could not afford to go to I tried to record in Texas, honest to God, for all our Texas listeners that are offended of anybody that records in Nashville. But I tried to record in Texas. I heard Jared Morris's album, the one with Western Tears and When You're Coming Down. I love that man. And and those songs in particular, I was like, oh my God, this sound is amazing. So I looked into it. It was Josh Serrato who did the producing for all that. Tried to get him, tried. We were communicating, but not at the right times, and he just got busy. He's Co Wetzel's new guitarist. He switched from Wayne Clark Green to Co. So he got busy touring. We couldn't make it work. We had to get in there and record a freaking album. So one of my buddies that has Nick Walsh from Linden, Kansas, has a publishing deal out in Nashville now. Gave me a couple different places to look into, and we found this amazing studio in Nashville. It's Dirk Bentley's like home studio where he did all of
Oh,
this.
heck yeah.
Yeah, from Modern Day Drifter to a self-titled to like all the stuff. I think The Black was the last album he did there. So like all that stuff. Chris Stapleton did all of his Steel Driver stuff there. They came and
Oh,
gave me Chris's
that had to
guitar.
be a fun room to walk into.
They
No
gave me
pressure.
Chris's guitar and made me play it, and they were like, "Yeah, he did that in this chair on that mic with this guitar. He recorded Where Rainbows Never Die and all that stuff." And I'm like, "Oh my God!"
Say, did you
That's
fangirl, like freak out? Like,
all.
Yeah, no, and they were really cool about it. Like they would only casually name drop like when we brought stuff up, and they were like, "So, yeah, Brad Paisley's in here the next day after you guys." And I'm like, "What?" And then we were recording Hammered on Love, and my drummer Tyler Jimenez gets in that studio talkback mic and goes, "This kind of sounds like the not the song, but this drum part on this song. It sounds like that breakdown on She Cranks My Tractor." And our producer was like, "Hey, he recorded that here." And I was like, "What?"
oh
Oh my
man,
god.
wow.
So it was, and I'm sure I don't even have I'm sure I don't have the end of that list. I'm sure there's plenty more, but the sound quality, my producer Austin Stanley, the man, what a great guy. He just let us go in there and be us. And what you're hearing, the difference between the Lazy Wayne stuff and the Dallas Pryor stuff, that's the level of professionalism that we brought to the table with this one. That being said, I couldn't afford to go down there and record an entire album. I could only afford 7 songs. We were lucky we got 7 songs done
No kidding. That's more than I was expecting you were gonna say.
in 2 days. Yeah,
Oh
Wow.
dang.
yeah. When the boys get rolling, the boys get rolling. It's
I was gonna
pretty
say you
nice.
guys are pretty tight, so that makes sense
Yeah.
that y'all were able to
It,
flash
it
through
helps that we
those.
play over 100 shows a year together.
Yeah,
But
that does.
um, so we're gonna go back down to Nashville, finish this album out. I gotta button up a few different songs.
So is a full length album coming, or are you
A
just
full
releasing
length album is coming,
streaming?
but
Good.
until we get to a point where I can actually do that, I've got single after single after single after single gonna be dropping on everybody's head. So every 2 months, I plan on dropping a new single.
Good for
We're
you.
gonna try to get back down there in March and finish this thing up.
I am so jealous. I'm so
But
jealous. I would love to do that. Oh man, I can only afford like one a year. So,
But
um,
when we get done doing not when we get done, but I'm gonna keep dropping singles until I got a good handful of songs left that we went down there and recorded, and I'll probably release the entire album with 5 or 6 unreleased songs coming out on that. So
Awesome. That's a really great path. There's a lot of conversation in the music industry right now about how to release music. It's
I
not,
kind of hate it, but it's making life easier on me.
yeah, it's so different because releasing an album is just really not what people do anymore. It's about keeping it fresh and dropping singles and kind of staying relevant with new songs. So
Yeah,
I think you're
the
you're doing it in
it's
very,
all
very
about
smart.
it's all about the frequency of you releasing and posting rather than the
Absolutely.
product.
people want a buffet. They don't want to have to like just sit down and everything's just on one plate. They want it. They want to spread it out. Go get
They
what
don't want
you
the
can
they don't
chew.
want the Brookville Hotel where you get a whole home style meal, fried
Yeah.
chicken, all the entrees, all the yeah.
Sorry, it always comes back to
That's
food with
all.
me. I'm sorry, I have a problem.
The
So,
show's country is a biscuit for a
I
reason. Come
mean,
on.
the only time that we actually talk about food is whenever it's me. But anyways, yeah. So we know that you have a lot to do. We'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us. You're such a fun guy, and we appreciate your time, and just really excited to see where your career is going to take you. And we'll be praying for you and rooting for you and all the things. So
Thanks.
thank you.
I'm like a mushroom. I'm a fun guy.
I know. I was gonna say that, but I was like, oh, dang it! I should have just said it.
Joke for the win.
Dang it. Oh, I said it and I was like, I'm not gonna go there. I'm like, that's a bit much, and then you did it.
You must grow on poop because you're a fun guy.
Oh, Matt wasn't gonna say that, but anyways,
we always joke that the end of our shows always get super random and awkward, and this definitely proves that.
I'll take it there. It's fine.
You'll make it there. Hey, we're entertainers. That's what we do for a living.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This has been a fun one. I was looking forward to it. It's so fun to be friends with you guys behind the scenes as well as in the music scene, and praying the best for your career. I am just totally pumped to see what you get out of Nashville. Good grief. You just had to drop that in there. So cool.
I can't even get a gig there, but I can go record there.
Hey, you're doing
I've never even been there, so you're both ahead of me, so yeah. I need to go. I might go there for my 15th anniversary. It's next year.
That would be fun.
Yes. So, anyways, well, we're gonna let you go, and we're gonna stay on here for a few more minutes. Apparently, my husband has told me I have to do a song now. If you want to stay and listen, you're more than welcome to, Dallas. I am going to be doing a song that we might have talked about actually. Oh. That song that they might be doing a project together on. Are you not ringing a bell here?
Dallas has no idea what
I'm so confused right now.
Are you sure that was Dallas you were talking about?
He's had a lot going on, so I'm not going to judge him for this, except just a little bit. We listen and we don't judge.
I'm gone right now.
It's okay. So I hit you up about possibly doing a duet with this.
Oh, yes. Yeah, let's go. I want to hear it.
Okay. Well,
all right,
after all that,
you gotta figure out what parts you want me to do though.
Wes actually has already figured that out for us.
All right, good job, Wes. Way to do it.
Wesley's stepping in and co-producing over here.
Hey, I am gonna hop off, but I'm gonna log on and live stream with you guys.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
All right, see ya. I'm gonna comment inappropriate things. Love you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Good riddance. No, I'm just kidding. Do you know how to exit? Yeah, there he goes.
This is what we get for on the show. It gets wild.
I was like, does he even know how to get out of here, or is he just gonna just hang and just be like finger in the screen trying to end the show? So earlier I capoed this. I tuned it and then it went out of tune, and then I capoed it and then it sounded like crap when I played my last song. So, uno momento.
The joke is always we tune because we care.
Yes, it's so true too. Because you know what? Not only is it more enjoyable for everybody else to hear a tuned guitar, but also we're not up there distracted and losing our minds trying to oh my word, not be insane from that. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Well. Okay, hold on. I have to remember how this song goes. Just a second. There it is. This is called Mirror. I thought you were the problem. I thought you were the disease. 'Cause every word you spoke cut like a knife through me. I didn't understand. I didn't have a plan. I wanted to fix you. Then suddenly I knew they weren't your demons, they were mine. The ones whispering doubts in my mind, telling me lies. gritted teeth, I tore out the truth, hoping my whispers would make it to you. But I was ashamed of my fragile ways and hid the pain in a smiling haze. 'Cause they weren't your demons, they were mine. The ones whispering doubts in my mind, telling me lies about our forever. They weren't your demons, they were my mirror. They weren't your demons, they were mine. The ones whispering doubts in my mind, telling me lies about our forever. They weren't your demons, they were my mirror, telling me lies about our forever. They weren't your demons, they were my mirror.
Heck yeah. I actually, the minute you started that, I remember that you sent that to me a few weeks ago and I listened to it. Such a cool song.
Thank you. It came from a
It's an
very emotional place.
I know. It's a very interesting take on self-awareness.
Yes, I actually had someone else tell me that. They're like, I really love the concept of like coming into a recognizing of that you're projecting onto someone else what is your problem. And there's so often we think, oh, they're toxic, they're toxic, they're toxic. Sometimes we're toxic and we're thinking it's them and it's us. And so that's one of the things like I have a lot of growth that has happened in the last 15 years in my marriage. And one of the areas that I still struggle with a little bit, but this self-awareness is coming from, is the whole concept of realizing when I'm projecting something that's in here onto my husband, my son, even you, Lauren. Once or twice I may have done it to you. And I'm like, I need to become aware of this. And I think a lot of people do this as well. And they think that, the whole world is out to get them. And it's like, no, honey, you're just stuck in here and you need to
it's
get out.
true.
And so that's what that song came from for me personally. And it was literally just an apology song for Wes. And then it ended up becoming like one of my favorite songs I've written too and recently. So I'm like, aside from Float a Boat, because that one's
Come on. It's got to get in line. Get in line.
near and dear. That one's good. I love that.
It's really cool to see you writing from a very personal place here lately, because we touched on that with Dallas about how scary that can be. I told you I could not have written Float a Boat. Like, it would not have happened. It scared me. I'm going through a really weird place of not being comfortable with my own thoughts, because so many things are hitting me just nonstop in my career and my personal life. It's all good, but sometimes even the good stuff can be overwhelming. And so it's really scary to just kind of sit alone in time. So for you to be able to write from that place is really impressive.
Well, thank you. And Dallas said Wes is perfect and can never do anything wrong. So apparently
Oh no, he is talking trash on our chat.
He's trash talking me. We just did such nice things for this man. Anyways, no, you're right. Honestly, so like it's actually I've always kind of written from a personal place, but I've always kept it very vague and expansive because I wanted to hit the most broadest of audience. And recently I've tried to narrow it down and be like, okay, this is me. This is my song. This is my story. And it started really with No Way No How. I wrote that song. That was me 100% just breaking free of those parts of myself. And so like you if you go and listen, I could literally tell you what song, my first song ever I recorded to now. I can tell you the sequence. You can literally watch my life play out, and my vision of the world and my viewpoint of the world change over time from a lot. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of pride, some
Yeah.
judginess. There's
Some
some icky.
mature, some growing up.
Yeah, there's some icky things and not in my songs specifically, because I always tried to be kind and I always want to be uplifting to people. But if you listen to even the recorded ones, you can see the progression and the fears, the worries, the growth, all that. And so it's really cool. It's almost like my diary in a song. And I could actually tell you the story behind every single song and where it came from, and all of them are in depth, and some of them are funny, some of them are fun, but that's the beauty of music. It's so versatile. Sorry, that word is now with me. I don't know. Sorry, there's a guy named I can't remember his name, but he loves mustard and he says it's the most versatile condiment. And now I'm constantly saying that word. So,
Are you talking about Dylan on
yes,
Dylan
is
and
it Dylan?
Shelby? Oh my gosh, I love them. He's
Oh,
so
they're
obsessed.
amazing.
They're
We
the
should
cutest.
tag them.
It's really funny because I'm very 40 and very divorced and very single, and I get super put off by like couple content when they're just trying to be overly cute and shove it in your face. I'm like, I
Right.
am way too divorced for this cuteness. But those two are simply precious. And it's funny that you brought them up. Every time they pop up on my FYP, I will watch a Dylan and Shelby
Me
reel.
too. My favorite is like Shelby.
Shelby.
And she's like, Dylan.
They're adorable.
They
Yeah,
are.
definitely give them a shout out. But yeah, I feel like it's fun being not only a musician that works with you, but also your best friend over here, watching your writing just get this is I don't like take this right way. It's getting braver. Like your bravery and you're not afraid to really just show what's going on inside your head and what's on your heart. And not all writers can do that. I mean, Dallas, we talked about that earlier. That's a struggle for me. It's something he's learning to come into on his own. You've been doing it a long time. So anyone that's a fan of Cynthia's is probably noticing probably the last couple of years, your writing is getting like, oh man, tell us how you really feel, Cynthia.
Well, and the thing is, I've always been honest and said I'm an open book, and I'll tell you my story. I'll tell you the details of my life in a conversation anytime, and I have done that. And my life is a testimony of God's goodness, and so I want
Amen.
I want to constantly grow and change in every aspect of my life, not just my song, not writing, not just my performing, as a mother, as a wife, as a friend, as a sister, as a daughter. Every area of my life I want to improve on, and I feel like music helps me do that, and I hope that my music does that also for others. And so like, yeah,
I
I mean,
don't
I know.
think you have to worry about that. I think it's currently doing that, considering you wrote a song on Thursday and it
I was
was
gonna
already
say.
requested 2 days later. And again, like remind people to go check out your page for our new song. It's just and like if you haven't solidified yourself as a talented writer, that song is proof. And your mirror song that hopefully will be coming out at some point is another testament is you're digging deep and you're not afraid to go there. And as Cynthia, I knew even 3 years ago would have been a little bit scared to go there. And as a musician that plays with you, it kind of pushes me to go there musically with you. It's like when we were playing our new song last week in Granbury on Friday night. I feel like that was like a month ago,
I know it
but
feels like forever.
we've done so much like the last 3 or 4 days. But I don't know why it just felt like I didn't know this song. I'd never played the song, but it felt like I've played that with you before. And I can't do that if you're not laying the foundation as a writer and a vocalist. So good job.
Well, and I have to say, your fiddle parts on that song, girl, girl. I told you this
They're
already,
definitely were
but
not practiced.
I'm gonna tell everyone though, like Lauren always plays from the heart. She always gives 110% in her playing. But when you played those parts and you wrote those spots for that song, I knew it was personal for you. I can hear your soul in those parts, and it literally makes me cry when I listen to that song now, because I'm like, oh, she's feeling it. She's feeling it. Oh, here comes Dolly.
My mom is obviously done with her podcast in the kitchen, and the dogs have been in the bedroom in the back. So Dolly had to come say hi. Say hi. She got groomed this week, so her looks pretty. No, you're right. It's funny that people will talk about, what is playing, fiddle. Like my favorite thing is to perform a song I've never played before. It sounds really stupid and like, why would that? But it's an instant conversation with me and my artist of, okay, in the moment, whatever comes out from my heart is probably what I need to go with. And learning to trust that instinct has become one of my favorite things about my own personal growth as a musician. Like I don't do it out of laziness, but I don't like to be over rehearsed, especially for live shows, because whatever happens in that moment, oh my gosh, my dogs are freaking out. Whatever happens in that moment is probably what it should be. And as a performer, it's scary to trust that. But our song the other night was 100% proof of just go with it. And whatever happens is probably going to be what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and it honestly it happened that way. And I love to go. I've been listening to the recording in my car, so I'm glad my new update on my phone just keeps repeating the video. And I clipped it down so all of my jabbering at the beginning is gone. But I just keep listening to that song, and every time it just blesses my heart. And I'm like, I hope that it does that for everybody else. And thank you to Pearl Saloon for allowing me to perform that song the other night, Sunday night, and it was just such a blessing. I'm so glad I remembered the words. and
Yeah,
it,
and we kind of have been talking behind the scenes a little bit of kind of a project around this song that might happen. Nothing is
yeah,
set in stone, but there are some discussions going on behind the
yes,
scenes of what we want to do with it, because I think we both know it's special, and I'm excited to see it grow for sure.
and
Dolly's excited.
yeah. I'm really excited also to. I was talking to Wes about this, and for anyone that doesn't know Wes, he's my husband. I'm pretty sure everyone knows Wes though because everybody's like
Wes
hashtag
is
Team
famous.
Wes. Wes is
That's
famous.
right.
But how there's not. I mean, yeah, there's songs about what it kind of like the journey, like the rough parts of being on the road as a musician. There's some of those out there, and getting judged and everything, but I think that there's not that many out there for just literally when you're in your head and you're stuck with yourself, and you can't get out of it, and you just literally are screaming for help internally, but you just have to paste a smile on your face and jump on stage. And this song, I feel like, is that moment of, hey, it's okay, you
Yeah.
can let go, you can not be okay, and make it, you are going to make it through this, but in this moment, yeah, I've cried so much I could float a boat. I mean, you know what? And I've already had
And
people
it's
comment on the video and say that they're like, I could float a boat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna have a catchphrase.
I think just me being in a place where I can be vulnerable with myself. And, back even a year or two ago, I would have never admitted that I had a day where I cried all day long. I got hit with it was on Wednesday. It was just like I had to take my car in, and it ended up being way more money than I thought it was going to be to get it fixed. And I'd been going through some personal stuff of trying to figure out, am I where I'm supposed to be? I'm really struggling with wanting to move to Texas and know that my career is really flourishing down there. I just made a post on Facebook about it. The TCMA is kind of like solidified. Gosh, dang it, I need to be down here. If I'm gonna do it, I need to do it soon. And that's kind of where that crying is, just having a bad day where God goes, I'm gonna let everything happen to you today, and then you're gonna cry it out, and you got to talk about it. And you said something to me on the way home of me having a complete ball fest on the way home of I just the fact that I am talking about it helped. And I've not always been the person that's been able to talk through things. I'm a bury it, take a shovel, dig the hole, stick it in there, pound it into the ground. And because we're performers, when we go on stage, that's not our job to bring that up. Our job is to uplift others. And when you come to a show where I'm in the band, I'm going to guarantee you have a good time. That means I've got to leave my drama onto the side of the stage, and it's
Yep.
about the crowd at that point. And so to be a little vulnerable and not be afraid of my feelings, like that sounds so cliche, but it's really true. And then to throw the idea to you, and you just have this song come directly from the good Lord himself through your mouth and your pen, and it come out. I think people are going to be really excited to see what this song does. It literally is a song baby. Like, it's been born, it's going to grow its little wings, and we've got some big plans for it. So you guys stay tuned. And again, I've said it twice, but it's not released or anything, but it is on Cynthia's social. So give it a listen, and be honest with us and tell us what it means to you, because that matters to us. We don't say that to just be flippant about it. Like, every time someone says, that means something to me, I place that in my heart and carry it with me to know that I'm not alone. That even though I'm the one up there fiddling around and having fun for you guys, life is hard for people right now in a lot of different ways. So that song needs to be in the world right
Yes, it
now.
does. It's in swaddling clothes right now, but we'll get there.
It's
Uh,
a little newborn baby right now.
it's a little song burrito. But yeah, yeah, I love to see how you've grown in your ability to. So, like with music, I have always had to kind of tap into what's going on in myself and express it. Sometimes I'm not always as 100% honest with myself like I should be. And so, like, to hear you say, I remember the days when you were like, I can't even talk about it. And now you're like coming to me, and I'm like, I'm so proud of you. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. It takes guts, and people out there listening, if you guys, you don't have to be afraid to be honest about what you're dealing with. And not everyone is going to be kind in return, but those that care about you, which we do care about you guys, those that care
Absolutely.
will listen, and we'll pray for you. I know that I pray for you guys constantly. Lauren prays for y'all. You guys matter to us. You're important to us, and we love you so much. And we're not doing this just to promote the music scene. We're doing this because we want to uplift others. We love the people that we play for. We love the people we play with. We love those that support us. We love those that hate us. Heck, we even love them. But we appreciate you guys, and we want you guys to understand that how important you are to us. And we hope that this show continues to grow into something that uplifts whoever is on the show with us, and all of those watching as well. You guys really. I really hope you understand just how important you are and how valuable you are as a human being, just because intrinsically valuable. You don't have to have any other price tag on you, nothing like that. No kind of contribution. You're just valuable all by yourself. And so, yeah, that's just.
Come as you are, and we'll take care of maybe filling out a little space in your heart that feels a little empty or a little broken. I promise you, live music will fill that spot, especially in Texas. And that goes for any of our friends. I know the TCMAs the other night was just such a breath of fresh air for me
Oh, it's
to
so fun.
just be reminded that we're real people with real lives who are writing from really, really personal places. And I don't know if you noticed it, just people being open about their faith and being open about struggles and praising the Lord while we're doing it. We're sitting there out in the middle of Billy Bob's, the biggest honky tonk in Texas, and numerous artists got up there, and they even have a category for Christian Songwriter of the Year. And so the Texas music scene is very, very rich in faith and love. And I'm so proud to be an advocate for that, because I think country music tends to get a bad reputation because Nashville is not quite so lovingly based. It's a great place for musicians and writers. But if you really want to connect with these artists, the Texas country scene it's just popping right now. And Sunday night was a big reminder. I know Josh Weathers won Entertainer of the Year, and his thank you speech was just nothing but praising the Lord up there. And it was beautiful and amazing. And we're just real people playing real songs. And I think that's why this show is starting to mean so much to me, is we're kind of bridging that gap of, are these people, what are the intentions behind these artists? What are the intentions behind these songs? And it's really cool to see everything come from a good place. And before we get off here, I want to send a shout out to some of our friends who won awards. Big shout out to Mr. Buzz Russell with KNES won Personality of the Year.
Yay, Buzz!
On stage, he bragged on how far God has brought him and his entire family with KNES. They're very, very special to us. Kylie Fry won Female Vocalist of the Year. My friend Maddox Ross was an honorable mention for Songwriter of the Year. It was just a great night, and you guys check out our Facebook post. Cynthia's got some pictures. I just made a post, did a huge photo dump, and I hope it's just a chance for y'all to see that we're out there doing the thing, and it's coming from a good place. If you ever question anything about where Cynthia and I stand, we're not going to hide it. Everything comes from our heart, and it's important to have our friends like Dallas on tonight and just remind y'all that it's real. We're just out here hoping to make a difference in someone's life.
Yeah, and that was no shade on Nashville, by the way.
No,
we have wonderful people there too.
Yeah, I have some of my best friends are in Nashville doing the thing, but there is a little bit of a change going on in the Nashville scene. We're discussing a lot of the AI movement coming in to the music scene, a real thing. And Nashville is kind of in a weird place right now of what's coming out of Nashville is they're getting hit with the brunt of it. And sometimes it's good to just tune out the big loud noises and come to a small show, maybe of someone you've never even heard before. I promise you that the guys on the radio are killing it, and some of my heroes are the biggest artists in the world. But when I want to look for music to touch me, I'm going to go to a Texas artist every single time.
And she means me, by the way. I'm a Texas artist she goes to.
Yes. Number one stop on the list.
Number one. Better be. No, I'm just kidding. This has been awesome. Thanks again to Dallas for being on with us. We appreciate his time, and I know he's a busy guy and moving, for crying out loud. He was like, heck yeah, and like the text message, and then he's like, well, I'm moving. I'm like, oh my word, dude. Like, that's another thing. Like, he took that precious time to spend with us, knowing that he has so much on his plate. That's just so, like, incredible to me. Like, I'm thankful for friends like that are willing to do that. But we have some comments here real quick before we jump off.
Yeah, I definitely want to read Noni's comment here. She just came in. My mom made a comment earlier. Growth, it's good. Growth is a good thing. It's kind of what we've been talking about. Noni just come on and said, I've got a very dear musician friend that was recently diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer. If y'all would be so kind to add him to your prayers list, I would appreciate it. Johnny Bone, we will definitely add Johnny to our prayer list, Noni. For sure. Thank you for sharing. This is a safe space for people to come and lift up others. And that's always going to be the foundation of our platform, for sure.
Yeah, and honestly, anyone else that would like to pray for Noni's friend, his name is Johnny Bone, and his stage 4 cancer, and his family and friends and the doctors, all that. Pray for everyone involved in that situation. We would be very grateful for your prayers for that as well, and prayers for Lauren as she works to get down here to Texas. I'm freaking excited and waiting and impatiently.
It is so funny how like I'm on the other side of this for the last how many years. It's like, Cynthia's got to get to Texas and getting you to get to Texas. And now I'm like, oh, shoot, now she's doing it to me. This is unfair.
See, it's hard when you're on that side, ain't it? Yeah.
I like on the supportive side, not the need the support side. I want to be the giver, not the
you want to be the hype woman, not what?
It's hard to be the taker when you're always the giver. Like, I don't like this role. It's really hard. But yeah, I'm in a big transition right now of where God's leading me in my music and my career. And I'm just proud of myself for opening up the conversation and not shutting all these feelings down. But Texas has my heart. I told Cynthia every time I cross that Red River coming back home, my heart just breaks a little more because I'm down there with people who love me and support me, and it goes right back to them. And Sunday night was just like, I walked up to my favorite Texas fiddle player, Brady Black, and we had a conversation as musician friends. And I walked away going, my 18-year-old self would have just crapped her pants to know I just had that conversation with Brady Black. but I've just been so blessed to be put on a path that my heroes are becoming my friends. And that is a freaky, freaky, freaky thing to say, but I'm so thankful for it. And Texas music scene is special. And I'm looking forward to hopefully in the next year. I got a lot that I got to get through here in Oklahoma. And Oklahoma will always be home. It's where my family is, where my friends are. But Texas is calling me on that fiddle, man. It's a good place to be, and thankful for all the support that I'm having down there. When I finally make the move, it's going to be a good thing for me. So that's what's kind of on my heart of what I'm dealing with. And Cynthia, I know you've got family stuff going on, so we're definitely praying for you and what your family's going through. And I adore your family; they're become like my own family. So heart goes out to you as you kind of experience a beautiful coming home for your grandma that's probably going to happen soon, and just lift her up and lift your family up. And you guys keep Cynthia and her family in her prayers. She has the sweetest, I'm so thankful that I got to meet your grandma and know that, and I'm sorry if I didn't mean to bring it up, but I definitely want to lift up your family in prayer that we're all going through something right now, whether it's losing people or whether it's moving or heartbreak or people who are just flat out hungry in our country right now because of what's going on. It's a very, very hard time for people, and everyone deserves to be prayed for and loved on. And that includes you, Cynthia Rausch.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And
For
I
sure.
appreciate, and my family appreciates any and all prayers for us. Yes, my grandma is in her final moments before she gets to meet Jesus and be with my grandpa again. And so
Mm,
I really haven't said much about it because my grandma is definitely more private than my grandpa was. But yeah, it's hard because I jealous I selfishly want her to stay, but
right. Yeah.
I know that she's in pain, and I don't want her to be in pain anymore, and I know that she's
And
ready.
we're praying for you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
She's to know I went through losing my grandparents a few years ago, and they passed away 11 days apart, which was absolutely ripped my heart out into a million pieces. But to know that they are together now, and to know that your grandpa has got his arms wide open waiting to hug your sweet little grandma, is we're praying for you guys. And we like to keep it real. We don't believe in gatekeeping. We don't believe in holding things in. It's a safe space to know that you can be open with your feelings here for us as friends and with this show. And just like Noni telling us about her friend, it's okay to tell people that you're hurting. I think that's a big thing I'm learning the older I get. And it's just a special place to know that we're all loved. It means the world to me to feel loved these days.
And we love all of you guys, and we appreciate your time and your support on this show, and also with our individual careers, and whenever we do shows together in our craziness. We hope to see you all, whoever can, at live shows. And if you can't make it to live shows, we will be posting things on our pages. If you have not followed Lauren Lee, she has a Facebook and an Instagram. She is Lauren Folk Fiddler Lee on
Folky
Instagram, correct?
Fiddler, Lauren Lee Folky
Yes.
Fiddler. That's also
So
a nickname.
if you want to go check out her Instagram, if you want to follow her on there, you can follow her here on Facebook. And she posts things regularly of her career, and as well as I post on mine. And then we do joint things as well on my page as well. But we really appreciate you guys, and hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I've got a radio interview tomorrow in Fredericksburg, Texas. Thursday, I'm going to be in Stephenville. Friday, I'm going to be in Greenville. And Saturday, I'm going with my husband to his work thing. And apparently, I've just been commissioned to sing for that as well. So, I got a full week of
You
stuff.
a day off in this job.
Not
Yeah,
this
you
week.
got.
No shows next week.
No, I've got a private gig on Thursday night with an old country band that I'm so excited. But I've actually got the next couple of Saturdays off. I'm gonna devote some time to family and friends. I've got my best friend is also going through cancer right now. She came and she called me today and gave me the most beautiful report that everything is going well in her treatment. So I'm going to carve out some time to go see.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, I was really, really proud. She called me about an hour before the show and gave me the good news that her treatment is being successful. And so we've just got so much to be thankful for today. And I don't want to. I know you and I are very private people, but you know what? Sometimes you just need to admit that you need to be loved on and give God the glory. And my best friend is walking through her cancer journey with grace and strength, and so thankful for that. And so yeah, I'm actually going to get to do family and friends things this weekend. That hardly ever happens.
Yeah,
But we
that's
do have a couple of shows coming up the 1st of December together. So in just a few weeks, we've got a couple of shows that we're going to hammer out. Hammer, ha ha ha, seems to be the word of the
look
show.
at what you did there. So yeah, now on December
We have
5th.
a show next week. Dude, don't
What?
forget to talk about our guests next week, but talk about our shows first.
Oh yes, next or so me and you have a show together with the full band. December 5th, that first Friday of December at Pearl Saloon, Madam Pearl Saloon in the Stockyards, and then Saturday night we should be at the Game On in bar in a Alvarado. I was like, I know the name, good lord. And so we'll be there for those 2 days. And I just added 3 more shows to my schedule for next month. So go to my bands in town or my website. It should be on there as well, cynthiarausch.com. I'll try to make sure I make a end of year schedule for you guys for Facebook as well. But if you want to go see it before then, you can just jump on cynthiarausch.com. But yes, next week we have who?
Tracy Thomas. Oh, I'm so excited. If any of my Okie friends are watching, Tracy Thomas is going to be a name that's familiar with you. We have been wanting to invite guests from all different areas of the music scene, and this will be the first time that we've had an industry person on our show. Tracy Thomas is a legendary radio DJ here in Oklahoma. Her stories, just let's just say this, Tracy was a radio DJ in the 90s. The
Ah,
people this gal has met and she has interviewed some of the biggest names in country, and honestly before they became big names. And she's had a lot of major shifts in her career that has led her where she's at in little old Ada, Oklahoma. So you guys tune in for a really, really great conversation with one of my favorite people in the world, but also one of my favorite industry workers. I've learned a lot from her. She's hosted a lot of shows. She's one of the best MCs you'll find. And she's one of those gals that will give you the best introduction. Man, like if you want
that's
to be
important.
introduced on stage, don't not everybody can do that. And we don't always get that on stage. A lot of times we just go up there and all right, time to start the show. Nobody to introduce us. And I always joke that Tracy Thomas can give you the best introduction. You'll just want to cry before you start playing. So we are going to talk some radio talk next week. We're going to have some industry conversation, and then we're going to take a break after that. We both got some stuff going on after that, and then we're going to be back at it.
Yeah, and actually, any of our industry friends that might be watching right now, we got a few emails and messages that are going to be hitting your inboxes here soon. So be looking out because we're coming after you. So don't think that you got out of it. You're going to be joining the crazy. So,
No, no. We're excited to show all the different aspects of what makes country music go around, specifically in the Texas scene, and that is heavily influenced by radio DJs. So we've got some DJs we're going to have on the show, and just all kinds of fun. All kinds of fun. We got all kinds of
gonna
fun
be
coming.
great. And I am not going to stop the live stream like I did last week. I'm going to make
Okay,
sure.
good. That was so funny. If you guys stuck out to the end, oh my goodness, it was hilarious. I was mid conversation and Cynthia just canceled the live stream
It
in
was an
classic Cynthia.
accident. I didn't mean
It
to.
was great.
I got my
thank you guys
buttons
so much.
confused.
She got
Sorry.
her buttons confused. We get our buttons confused a lot in life. What can we say?
That's a song waiting to happen. I confused my buttons.
That's funny. My mom used to say, I installed those buttons. I know how to push them.
Oh,
But thank you guys for
oh.
out. And feel free to Taylor Swift old Rainita on that one. Thank you guys for out. It's always a blast every single week. I get nervous that it's going to be hard or it's going to be awkward, and it just never is. It's like we're I'm not going to dare say we're figuring it out, but we're just going to continue to have fun. That's just all it is.
Exactly. And congrats to everyone that were winners at TCMA. Congrats to all the honorable mentions. Congrats to everybody that has had a jump in their career in every aspect this year. The year's not over, so we're still trucking along, but we're really excited for everybody in their careers and what they're doing, and hope everybody has a good rest of their week and a good rest of their month. Well, not that we'll see you again next Tuesday, but
Yeah.
love all y'all and appreciate you and hope you guys will continue to tune in with us. And yeah, God bless y'all and
Love you guys. Love you, Cynthia.
love you too.
Good luck to you.
All the loves.
Oh,
All right.
all right. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.